Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. I
know y'all miss my sweet, sweet voices.
in my videos, but I'm back with another customization video. Now I'm gonna start doing these more often, but I'm mostly gonna start doing my more unique customizations. So probably not every hero, but if y'all would like to see every hero, then let me know down in the comment section. But before we go any further,
I always wanted to do this. Play the intro.
Ich bin Vegeta!
okay, now hope y'all enjoyed the intro. Y'all will start seeing it more often. But yes, also, before we go any further,
Please leave a like on the video if you like the video, and leave a comment down in the comment section for any feedback or anything that y'all would like me to upload. And also, if you would like to join our Discord, the link would be down in the description. And also, sub if you're new, if you like the content and would like to be notified whenever I go live or post a video.
now we can get to the juicy stuff. Alright, so now, yes, I'm doing a Nuxia one. This is probably like my third one. So if y'all seen any of my previous ones, I have made some changes to her. Now today I will show y'all how to create the Dragon Princess Nuxia, which is the one that you're seeing on screen right now. And then also this one right here, the one I use the most, my Dark Queen Nuxia. Now I've definitely made a little bit of changes to that one, but we will get to that one in a second. But first off, we're going to start with this one. Now, for perks, to let y'all know, I really don't care about perks. I'm not a perk guy, so we will not be getting into perks because I have no perks for any of my heroes because I just don't mess with that type of stuff. I don't really care for perks that often. I mean, that much. I can't speak today. So I'll just be showing you guys my armor, my executions, my effects, and the little emblems and stuff, and the color scheme and everything else that I use for this particular customization and the other one. But like I said, I will be doing my more unique customizations that I haven't seen anybody else do, and Nuxia is definitely one of them. And so, well, let's get right into it. Now, we're going to start with the helm, of course. This hasn't changed since the last video, I believe. But I'm using the Queen Ming helm for this build. It looks beautiful, of course. And now for the arms, I am using the Shang-Chi chest. I can never say that right. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. But yes, I am using the Shang-Chi chest on this one. Take a quick glance. Alright, and then for the arms, I am using the Dahan arms. The ones with the little blades make it a little edgy, but not too edgy, because this isn't my Dark Queen Nuxia, of course. And then for the hook blades, see, she has a lot of good weapons, so I've changed this many times. I don't remember if this one was in the last video, but I'm using the Jingwei hooks, and I don't remember from what season these came out, or maybe these were like, I think these might have been the ones she had when she first was released. Not sure. I don't keep up with that type of stuff. And this weapon on this particular customization, I have to like kind of tweak it because it's a little off and it doesn't look the way I want it to look. But this is what I have on it for now. And I'm using the Jingwei blades at the end. And for the guards, I'm using the Dayu. See, I need to change that, but I don't have the one I want to use. Yeah, I don't have the one that I want to use. So for now, I'm using the DU guard. So her weapon might change a little bit even after this. And so that's it for the armor and the weapons. Now we will go over to like the colors, the ornaments, and the emblems I use in the material. So we're gonna start with the ornament first. So the ornament that I have on her is the Dreaming Blossom, which you get from the Dreaming Blossom Mythic outfit, which is literally I think the only mythic outfit the wu-lin heroes have at the moment. They don't have any other mythic. I think all of them have just been mask outfits. But yes, this emblem, I mean this ornament came from the Dream Blossom Mythic outfit. And then we'll move over to the material. For the material, I am using light. Now you can use the white, the white armor, which they call it pale. Not that big of a difference. It's just lighter. It's just a lighter version of the light, not really white at all. So I don't know. I mean, if you want to go lighter, you can, but to me, it's not really worth 10k steel for. And then we'll go with the colors. So for my neutral colors, I'm using blood vines, but you can literally use anything else. But I'll put on the blood vines because this is supposed to be the light version of my other Nuxia. So I mean, you could probably use other colors if you have them all unlocked. You can use even this one. This one will work out well. So I mean, it's really personal preference. You can use that one, or you can use some other ones. Oh, I got another one, another pink one. You can even do white, like the Winter Woods or something like that. But yes, that is the one I have on her, the blood vines. And for the attacker, also blood vines. And really, you can use pretty much any other really light color. Like, I don't know what the attack. See, I don't have many for her for the attacker. And I'm a rep 19. Weird. And for defender, I use the Queenly. See, she just doesn't. I don't really have any good attacker or defender color schemes for her yet. I think you can unlock those like at higher reps or whatever. But yeah, that's what I'm using. I never really liked the defender colors. They just blah to me. But yes, that is it for the colors. And now for the chest emblem I have on, I am using the, oh my
God, excuse me, I'm gonna butcher this.
the Al Quinn's Breath 1, and I got this from the Jormungandr event. Yeah, so you can only get this from the Jormungandr event. So if you played that event and got this, then, well, you're lucky because you could actually use it on here. But if you don't, then you can try to find another emblem that'll work well with it. But, or no, this is the paint pattern. I am tripping. The paint pattern. And so for the symbol, okay, it is the Alquin stream number 8, and yes, this also came from the Jormungandr event also. So if you don't have that, I mean, you can even throw on the Swamp's Brilliance, I guess, because or you could even use the Deer Wish, because I used to have this on her, like one of the Deer Wishes. But yeah, like I said, it's personal preference, really. And then I have no embossing on that. And then for the shoulder, all I have is the embossing, and that is Viropoxa's protection. And it comes from the Divine Viropoxa mask outfit. I am butchering that. I know I am. Pronunciations. But yes, that is the embossing I'm using on the arm right there, as you can see. And then for the left shoulder, I believe I have the Alquin Stream 1 on there. I think I just threw it on there, just like something random, just to throw it on there so it doesn't look completely bare. But yes, that's what I'm using. You can use any other one that you want. And if you're wondering what this emblem is right here, it's supposed to be the Akatsuki cloud. If y'all know, then y'all know where that's from. But I have to tweak it some more to make it actually look like a cloud. And then no embossing on that one. Now for the back, I am using the paint pattern Chaos and Freedom number 3, which came from the, I believe, the Assassin's Creed event, which happened long, like seasons ago. So that's what I'm using. You can go with a bunch of different ones if you want, like the Floral Grove or whatever. But this is what I'm using, the Chaos and Freedom number 3. And then the emblem, I'm using Alquin's Stream number 2 on there. Or you can, throw on your little emblems or whatever, or the little flowers, whichever works for you. If you don't want yours to look exactly like mine, but close enough, then you can use this. And then I'm not using no embossing. And then for my standard, I have nothing for the paint pattern. For the symbol, I'm using Alquin's Stream number 3. See, it appears right there on her side flaps. Never mind that. But yes, it's on her side flaps. And then I'm not using no embossing for that. And then, let's see. Let's go over to the feet. So whenever I do use this hero in 4s, which I rarely do, the feats I use for her that best fits me is Bounty Hunter, because this is like my favorite tier 1 feat out of the whole game. So any hero with Bounty Hunter is a plus for me, because it works out whenever you're in anti-ganks or whatever, and you take down somebody and you get like that little bit of health back. It helps a lot. And then I use revenge attacks to help me get revenge when I'm being ganked and while I'm attacking. But you can replace that with caltrops. The caltrops are really good too whenever you got like a group of enemies and trying to gank you or anywhere in the area. They take damage while they're moving over them, so they're dealing they're getting the extra damage dealt to them. Can't talk today. So you can use the caltrops, or you can use revenge attacks. It's just depending on your playstyle. And caltrops is also good for clearing out minions as well. And Thread of Fate, now honestly, I never really seen nobody use this feat at all. I rarely ever use it. It just doesn't really come in handy because I don't really have too many people running away from me or trying to get away, because I'm always getting ganked, of course. But you can easily replace this one with oh my god, it will not. Okay, you can easily replace it with Slip Through and dodge races attack for a short duration. So yeah, you can replace it with Slip Through. Slip Through is better or whatever. So you could go with Slip Through, or if you want to use Thread of Fate, you can, but you probably won't be using it that often. And then for her 4th feat, which is, I want to say, a little underrated because of the damage this thing does to you over time. Now, when you have enemies nearby, like when they're all grouped up and you use this, and they all take damage. They all just get damage just taken from them. So it's a very useful feat, and it's a little underrated in my opinion, and it's the best 4th feat she has. Now you're not gonna use Regenerate or Berserker because Berserker got nerfed, so it's not that good. And then Regenerate kind of sucks too at that, so I don't never use that feat. All right, now on to the executions. Excuse me if this is gonna be a long video. Now for executions, I'm using Hair Sweep, which looks like this. One of my favorite executions by her. And then I have Crossed Moon Snap. See that again. It's a decent execution, I guess. It's pretty quick if you want a quick execution. And then a short rest execution, which is one of her default ones. And then I have Roulette of Ruin, which is also one of her default ones, or one of her first ones that you could buy once she came out. I believe that's what that one was. And then this was a default, Hook, Line, and Sinker. But I don't really never use that execution, it takes too long. Blazing Swallow Kick. It's alright, it could have been a little bit better, but I also have that. And then there's 2 executions I haven't bought yet. This will be the next one on my list. But I don't have that one yet, so we won't get into that one. But mostly whenever I play like Dominion or whatever, you know, it's always good to have at least one quick execution, because most of her executions are pretty long. So this is probably like the quickest one she has. And then for emotes, I have the Hitokiri emote from the event, the Shadows of the Hitokiri. I love this emote. It's one of the best ones, I think, in my opinion. And y'all may have seen this emote in one of my Trap Chronicles videos. And then you didn't see it. I believe this is the default one. I'm not sure. And then also have Vortigern's Ascent, which came from the Vortigern event. This is a very cool emote as well. And then I have Zon Hughes Fire. Spoiler alert. But y'all know what I mean when that video drops. Peekaboo and Bread Dance, which I never really used this one that much, but I bought it anyway. I think I bought it for a video, actually. It was one of my first Nuxia montages. Y'all can go check that out. It is called Let's Dance. It's a Nuxia montage, my very first Nuxia montage video. It's called Let's Dance. I'll probably put the link down in the description. And then you have Juggling. So I bought a lot for her because I make quite a bit of videos with her, so I just try to add something new. And then for the combat, I just have Give Me Strength and Showtime, which is her default. So I haven't bought any more for her yet. And signatures, I have her default signature, Grand Performance. And for effects, I'm using Alquin's Aspect, which is the dragon, the little water dragon. So that's why I call this one the Dragon Princess. Because he has the dragon mask on. And so you already seen it with like the effect, seen the execution with the effect. So with all my executions, they has that effect on it. And so is my free roam, because that's basically the theme of this Nuxia. She's a dragon princess. All right, now we spent long enough on this one. Now
we're not gonna get into this one because I'm still trying to find a theme for this customization. So I haven't found one yet, so we're not gonna get into that one. Maybe I'll make a separate video for this one once I'm done with it.
But let's get into my most used one, and that y'all probably seeing the most in my Nuxia videos. This is my Dark Queen Nuxia customization. And just like the other one, we will start with the helm. And for the helm, I'm using the Yang helm. So it's just basically fits that dark theme. She has like the dark makeup, and like like around her eyes is a little dark, but she got like the white face powder or paint, whatever you want to call that, makeup. But this one basically fits a dark theme, and you probably seen it in, like I said, in most of my Nuxia videos. Like, this is basically what this theme is. And I'm using the Queen Ming chest. It's like the best one. It has like these little little textures in the armor, as you can see, like look like little leather, like cracked leather or whatever. It's like one of my favorite armors of hers. Has a little bit more detail than all the other ones do. And then I'm using the Queen Ming arms, so I think I'm using the full Queen Ming set on her. Like I said, it has like the little texture and extra details. It has more details than the other armor sets do. And then for the blade, I'm using an event weapon blade. I don't remember what event this one was from. It was probably from the Hitokiri one. I'm not sure. I'm using the Hibai Wu Chang hooks. And yes, this is an event weapon. I'm thinking it's from Hitokiri. Now, just like the other one, I changed this one, but it's not fully finished yet because I don't have all the other pieces that I want. And then I'm using a Diao-Chin. Oh, I know I butchered that. Diao-Chin blade on this one. And that looks extremely sharp. And then I'm using the Wisp guards. Now, it doesn't really match the weapon too well, but, you know, we'll get there. Alright, that's it for the weapons and the armor. So let's go over to the ornaments and the emblems and everything. So we'll start with the ornaments. And for the ornament, I'm using Sunda's Blaze ornament, which is, you know, came from the Zanyu's Gambit event. Of course, that's still going on right now. But before that, I was using the Selene Lion. Let's just say that. Let's just call it that. Selene Lion ornament, which came from, I think, it came from an event, some event. I think it was probably Hitokiri or Black Prior. I'm not sure. But this is the ornament that I have on that I was using. I could be wrong. It's probably not from an event. And then the material, I'm using black, of course, to fit like that dark theme. Make it a little bit edgy as possible. So that's the whole premise of this customization, is like the whole dark theme. And then for the colors, I'm using Sunda's Flame. And I just recently just equipped this. Before I was using, I think, just black. I was using the Apollyon color, which you can go with this one. This was the one I was using, but I switched the colors because of a future video that I'm working on. So yes, this is what I had on before, was the Apollyon black, but you can use any other type of black color scheme. And then for the attackers, I'm using Blood Vines, of course. But if you want to go darker, you can go with the Father of Understanding or the Dry Blood. But I believe the Father of Understanding came from the Assassin's Creed event. And I don't know if there's, yeah, see, there's not. So if you have any other color schemes that I don't have, like a darker one, you can go with that. And then for the Defender, I'm using Sunda's Flame. And then, okay, let's go to the chest. And for the chest, no paint pattern, because, you know, there's no need for one. You can go for one, but there's no need. I don't want to make it look all cluttered and everything. Then the symbol I'm using is the Powerful Beast 2. And this came from the Kai Queen Elite outfit. But, you know, you can go with any other one. Like, if you have like any other like dark themed symbols, you could throw on there. If you don't have that one, you can. And I'm not using no embossing. Now for the right shoulder, I'm using Psychedelic number 3. I don't know why I chose this one, but yes, I'm using Psychedelic number 3. It's just random. You could take it off, you know, just have it just like that, just plain black. But that's the one I'm using. And I'm not using no symbol, and I'm using Embossing Gate of Memories 4, which you unlock at Rep 3, level 20. So like I said, you could take the paint pattern off and it's just the embossing and it's just all dark. For the left shoulder, no paint pattern, no symbol, just emboss. I'm using the Viraposca's protection, which comes from the mask outfit. That's the emboss I'm using, but you can literally use any other embossing that you want. Not like anybody's gonna really see it anyway. You can't see it in game. And then for the back, I'm using Gracious 3. Gracious 2. The symbol I'm using is Manic Gaze number 7, which comes from the Divine Viraposca mask outfit. But like I said, you can go with any other symbol, any like dark themed one or like a demon or something. Oh, those came from the mask outfit too. But you know, whichever one you prefer to make yours look a little different from mine, or if you want to make yours look like mine, so whenever I see you, if I run into you in game and see you with Honor-Nuxia Customization,
I know where you got it from.
And then let's go over to feats. Now feats, I'm basically using the same thing as always. You know, on this one I'm using Bounty Hunter, of course one of the best tier 1 feats in my opinion, one of my favorite ones. Using Caltrops, very useful in 4s against like enemy teams and minions. Slip through and infection. And now for executions, basically the same. Have on basically the same executions, except I have Blazing Swallow Kick on this one. I didn't have it on the other one. I took off Crossed Moon Snap. But the other ones are basically the same. And then so are the emotes, of course. Except I have a Zanyu's Fire on this one. No, it fits the whole theme. She looks. And then I'm using the Shadows of Hitokiri, which is also fits this customization too, because it's a dark theme. It's supposed to be like possessed or something. Or you can replace one of those and go with Vortiger's Ascent if you have this one. This also fits this build as well. I had this one on before I had on Zanyu's Fire. So it's just whichever one you prefer, or you can literally use any other thing and then just put on like any type of dark effect that you want. And then for combat, just her defaults. Signature is the same, not gonna get into that. Effects are a little different. So I'm using Sunda's Quilin, which is the little dark horse, the little demon horse. It fits. And then I'm using Viraposca's Protection. You can use that one. So if you want to go for a dark theme or like for Nuxia, you have plenty of options. You go with the Sunda's one or the Viraposca's Protection, has a little demon mask. Or you can go with, you know, let's see, you can do even Darkness or the Bats. I don't really see people use the Bats anymore. Or the Demonic Sacrifice or any one of like the dark mask outfits or anything. So if you want to switch up your effects or something to make yours look more unique to mine, then you can do that. You don't have to use exactly what I use, but these are what I use for this theme. And yeah, that is basically it. I am Rep 19 with Nuxia, and this is basically my Nuxia customization. So there you have it. If you ever wonder what the customizations I was using on her, this is what this video is for. Now, before we end the video, if there's any other specific hero that you would like me to use, then let me know down in the comment section.
If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, and if you are new, please hit that sub button. And also, if you'd like to join the Discord, the link will be down in the description.
You can join there and you can chat with me and others in our little community anytime you will like. And also, if you would like to get notified for whenever I upload or go live, also notify the Discord first before, because you know YouTube is a little weird, so you don't always get the notifications. So this is probably gonna be probably close to a 30-minute video, if not 30 minutes. But yes, this is my Nuxia customization. I will be putting out more customization videos. Like I said, it will be my more unique customizations. So yeah, that is the end of the video, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day if you're watching this. And until next time,